Hello everybody, it's Waves here and we're back for Game 3 of the Grand Finals of the 2022 After Darkness Factions Tournament. We have Aleonymous versus euar, two of the very best warriors to represent our faction's community in this Grand Finals. And would you look at this, we have a little bit of a lineup change, but not from euar. What confidence to, after game 2, say, you know what, I could do this better. I could play this lineup better and do it more justice and get a win here. But it's Aleonymous who's switching it up. We see again the Warhawk, but this time we've got a Provoker instead of the Strong Arm. Now we saw Aleonymous use the Provoker quite well in the End of Days tournament as well, but I think this might be the first appearance since then of his Provoker. And instead of the Backbiter, we have a third Archer, we have the Sky Striker, maybe to do some Reign of Hours combos of his own. Very interesting. Let's get into it. Game 3, here we go. I wonder also if the 3 Archer might be a call out to the 2 Shield Banger Varl. They can keep their distance and aren't quite as vulnerable to their lack of movement. Of course, 3 Archers sometimes can be a bit of a finicky build if you're not used to it. Certainly the Sky Striker can help to just give a little bit of buffer space with the Rain of Arrows to give your Archers a little bit more purchase. That combined with the Raid Master, you can have sort of 2 posts in addition to your Varl to buffer for your Archers. But I like it. We'll see how Aleo does with this build. I've never tried it with the Warhawk before, but the Warhawk is very good at sitting back and guarding the Archers, so we'll see how it goes. I imagine the 2 Backbiters of you are going to give him some good play against a 3 Archer build, though. I'm very excited. Let's see where we end up for battle number 3. Have they decided to finally leave the meat house and disrupt the streets of Strand? Time will tell. This is quite a long load screen. Am I paused or something? Oh, it looks like there was a crash. We're down at the docks now. And unlike the last Grand Finals of the End of Days tournament, this is going to be a best of 5, which I'm very excited about. So it looks like maybe one of them is trying to force the other off down to the docks, force them out of Strand back onto their boats. But we'll see how it goes. Certainly these posts, I mean, Aleo has to be fairly happy about this map. However, euar has a lot of play here too. With the Sky Strikers, they could really pin in the Warhawk and make him potentially ineffective. Let's see. Oh, lining up very aggressively. Aleo goes forward with his Warhawk to maim a Backbiter straight away. Very aggressive move. I like it. We'll see. He's sacrificing his Warhawk on it's quite a strategic move, I think. Definitely, it wouldn't be a move that I would make. But I mean, if the Warhawk is going to be just ineffective this game due to the posts and the Rain of Arrows, then it's nice to neutralize one of those Backbiters right off the bat. So I'd say quite an interesting move to start things off. Now, the aggressive move forward with the Raid Master is saying, no, you can't just provoke my Warhawk. You have to think about my Raid Master as well. So where's your second Backbiter going to go? With the 3 exertion, he can actually get up there and pin in the Warhawk without needing to use his provoker. Oh, Haleo thinking about it, but deciding on the break. Doesn't want to give the provoker one more damage onto his Raid Master. Wise move. Let's see here. We haven't gotten a shot of Aleo's provoker yet. Ah, but euar is actually going to taunt the Warhawk instead, and the Warhawk is going to be trapped. He's going to waste his turn. So now it's time for Aleo's Sky Striker. What's he going to do with the Sky Striker here? Where's the arrow going to go? Okay, going to conserve willpower for now. Doesn't see a good opportunity with the Rain of Arrows for now. And here's the level 1 Sky Striker from euar. So this is quite an interesting build. I like it. It's 1 armor break, 3 exertion. So you can still do 4 armor break if you really need to. And 7 willpower. And then 7 armor, 8 strength. So going for the 4 break on the Siege Archer. Aleo deciding to conserve willpower on his Bowmaster for now. This aggressive play has also given a lot of room on the map for Aleo to move up and take a central position. And where this is the level 3 Sky Striker from euar, but just opting for a level 1 arrow. It could be in front of the Raid Master. But likely it's going to be to halt that Raid Master from moving forward at all and getting a further break on the Provoker or a break on his Sky Striker. And the Warhawk goes all the way over in the corner. I guess that was the only way around to get to his Provoker, so he goes the long way. And this Backbiter just backs up. Just does 3, interestingly. Break to the Warhawk. He must feel that the Warhawk is already neutralized, and he doesn't need to waste any more willpower on it. Or maybe he's out of willpower on that Backbiter, I'm not sure. Okay, so the Raid Master's coming and gets a nice 5 break off on the Backbiter. So Aleo really feeling that these Backbiters are the threat to his 3 Archer build, which makes a lot of sense. So you can really see his strategic play this game. That's why his other Backbiter can just come up and completely neutralize Aleo's Warhawk here, leaving it maimed. Now, where is that arrow? He's got to be a bit careful with this Siege Archer, for sure. Probably wants to get out of puncture range of the Sky Striker, but he can actually completely kill her off with his own Sky Striker, if he chooses, with that big 5 break. We're seeing in this grand finals a lot of lower armor archers from both players. Something that is not completely common to be seen on the everyday Field of Strand, but I suppose if you can have the build to leverage to make your other units a threat, then you don't necessarily need the higher armor, and you can have higher willpower. You see Aleos here with 9 willpower on his Sky Striker. I wonder how much armor his Bowmaster has this game. Still 7. So really prioritizing that willpower. And we see from euar as well, 1 7 armor Sky Striker and 1 8 armor Sky Striker. Again, prioritizing the willpower, knowing that he needs to protect them anyway. So, okay, it looks like there's going to be a Rain of Arrows combo here. On to the Raidmaster. And it looks like Aleo is going to go for a Bird of Prey on that Backbiter. Bring him down so that he's now only an armor break threat. And the Strong Arm comes back from euar. So this is a level 3 Provoker from Aleo as well, but built very differently, with 12 strength and only 3 willpower. Let's see. The Strong Arm. Very interesting. Just going up, creating some space for his archers. This will allow Aleo likely a battering ram, although it looks like Aleo has the opportunity to block that with a Rain of Arrows. Now Aleo's Warhawk is maimed, and that's going to be a big liability for him. He is going for a Tempest, which allows him to do 2 strength damage and 1 to the Sky Striker, which is quite nice. So perhaps saying that it's a big liability is a bit of an error on my part. He historically has seemed to find good uses for maimed Warhawks in the past, and now is no exception. Okay, but here comes the triple Rain of Arrows combo. Maiming Aleo's Raidmaster, giving a lot of breathing room to his last remaining Sky Striker, one of his big hopes for the end game here. And a key moment for euar's Provoker. Okay, he has plenty of willpower to spare, and he can keep Aleo's Raidmaster around for quite a while, provoked. Forward comes Aleo's Siege Archer, but out of willpower, so just 2 break on the Strong Arm. And let's see here what can be done with this Sky Striker of euar's. And let's also change the music here to perhaps the second soundtrack if we can. Maybe we'll just go back. This is quite a somber song for a battle. There we go. Okay, very conservatively moving back. Just chipping away. Now actually the Raidmaster's within a 2-power Rain of Arrows combo. And what is Aleo playing out with this Sky Striker? He's trying to be a bit tricksy. Well, he's protecting his Siege Archer. I guess that should be expected. But maybe euar might think that he's protecting his Provoker from the big break. Let's see. He could just back up. Oh. Aleo really had his number with that one. And this actually leaves euar's strong arm with only 2 willpower, so he... no, it's 3. It's just a bit too hard to see. I can't really tell, to be honest. But that 3 exertion of the low armor Bowmaster really coming in handy here. And I think that 12 strength of the Provoker is going to come in handy too. This actually looks very grim for euar here. But let's see what he can do to try to turn it around. The Backbiter comes in and breaks down Aleo's Sky Striker. And a big strength shot from the Provoker onto euar's strong arm. And we have a run through. Wow, maiming that Sky Striker. Of course, she still has a lot of willpower though. 6, I think it is. It's hard to see. But now this Warhawk is only going to be able to chip away 1 armor at a time. Chooses the Provoker here. And things have got quite tight. You can see euar utilizing that passive and actually gets to break because of the turn order while the Raidmaster is still maimed. But yeah, euar is using that shield wall passive with his Backbiter and strong arm to keep them alive as long as possible against the archers. Of course, that 12 strength, 17 armor Provoker from Aleo is we have a problem here. Sorry, folks. I've been watching this video for too long, apparently, so I'm gonna have to find where we were. But yeah, this Provoker. Okay, looks like we're back, and the Sky Striker taking out that Raidmaster to free up the Provoker to provoke bigger and better things. And the Siege Archer of Aleo kind of trapped in the middle, just breaking down the Provoker, which isn't that bad. Let's see. And now the strong arm able to knock back the Provoker, dealing 6 armor break because the poor Provoker stumbles over the post. And that changes things here. From 17 armor to 11 armor in one fell swoop. Definitely not going to count euar out here. That is for certain. Does another big break on euar's Provoker here with his Sky Striker. Trying to take out the threat of that Malice Rain of Arrows combo if euar is able to get some more willpower back in the horn from getting some kills here. Now, what is this Backbiter going to do? Goes up and breaks the Bowmaster, who's Aleo's late game threat at this point. But Aleo's able to... Does he take the puncture shot? Yes, he does. To end the chances of that second Backbiter getting in on him. And here we have euar's Provoker, followed by his Sky Striker. He only has 1 willpower in the horn on his Provoker, so he rests to get 2. And now back to Aleo's Provoker, who's going to have a hard time after stumbling over that post, walking back to the battle. It looks like he is being wary of that Provoker from euar, getting a Rain of Arrows combo off on him. But let's see. Okay, euar coming forward and really nullifying the threat of that Siege Archer, who will likely be doing just 2 breaks for the rest of the game. She can, of course, deal some strength damage as well with the Burning Coals as well, but we'll see. euar's Strong Arm. Can he afford to kill this Siege Archer? Let's see. He's going for it and he chooses to do it. Giving himself another willpower in the horn. But this Provoker is not long for this world. So euar has a slight turn order advantage now with 3 units against 4. What looked like a crushing early game from Aleonymous is slowly starting to turn around. To where I think both players have a real shot of winning this if they can play well. Oh. I might have to take that back though. The Strong Arm ended in one fell swoop with that 3 exertion Bowmaster. Let's see. 2 units against 4. The Bowmaster's gonna be down. The Provoker could provoke the Sky Striker, but the Sky Striker is still going to likely be able to go before the Provoker gets a chance to attack her. Okay. He goes for it. And this little 9 armored, 3 strength Backbiter is gonna have a field day. Likely gonna go pick off that Sky Striker next. But we'll see. He really needs to keep that guy alive and not get pillaged. So he's mathing it out. If he kills her, then the Bowmaster will get a shot at him, but... Oh, so he maims her. Very interesting. Well, he can actually... But no, because his Sky Striker is provoked, so she'll have to attack the Provoker. Okay, he's coming... Aleo's coming forward now to start chipping away at the Sky Striker, and the Sky Striker gets the 1 strength hit off of a percentage shot there. I guess 70% likely. This does allow the Sky Striker, though, to use up the rest of her willpower. But perhaps the turn order can be in euar's favor here. Let's see. And decides to kill the unit that just went. And it doesn't look like Aleo's Bowmaster can do much here. Choose to move forward and do 2 break. He has 1 willpower in the horn. And that's going to be very important for getting his provoker in range of that Sky Striker for the killing blow. Euar has 2 willpower to work with only. Let's see. He steps out of range. And kills the Bowmaster. And now he has Pillage. Oh, Aleo decides to rest, so he's... Does Aleo's Provoker have 1 exertion only? I actually haven't noticed this game yet. We'll find out soon. Another nail-biter of a game. Okay, decides to rest. Instead of entering Pillage right away, deciding that the 1 armor break or damage, well, it'll just be 1 armor break likely on the Backbiter is not going to matter in the grand scheme of things, and would rather get that willpower back faster. Quite an interesting move that I never would have thought to make. And now enters Pillage. It is just a 1 exertion. Provoker. What does Aleo choose to do? Rests, okay. So we'll see. You are resting as well. And here it goes. The Provoker goes in. And... Malice is the Backbiter, so he can't get a break off this turn. And now the Provoker is in kill range. Or the Provoker can actually kill the Backbiter. But he's going for a percentage shot. And he gets it. You are... But now his Sky Striker is dead. Wow. Very tight end game here. Very interesting that 1 armor break actually made a difference, right? Did it though? He might have had a willpower to do the 12 armor break on the Backbiter. Wow. What a game. What a game. So Aleonymous is going to go up 2-1 in the series against euar. That was, I'd say, a brilliant strategic game from him from the start. And would you look at that? Aleonymous is up 2-1 in the grand finals. It's a best of 5, and let's see here. Yes, this is all for now. They're going to play the other 2 games on another day. I'm really excited. Can Aleonymous get 1 win out and take the championship, or will euar be able to claw his way back into this series and get 2 wins against Aleo? It's going to be very exciting. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, or at least almost as much as I did, and we'll see you next time for Game 4.